Pleasant good night to each and every one of you in Guyana and in the free world. Fellow citizens of the entire world, universe, regardless of our language or culture, in every society and in every part of the world, people are suffering because of their own belief. Some because of religion, some because of culture, some because of nationality, and some because, to be straightforward with you, they are just friggin' ignorant and still being a fool. But it is time for you to open up your eyes and get wise. Your great-grandparents have struggled. They may not know to read and write, but you have the opportunity to correct it. What is given down to us, a lot of us follow tradition. The black man out of Africa that's claimed that he was slaved by white people, he must get his facts right. Like the East Indian of India, who came out on cheap labor, was also slaves. But every time I travel the world and I met with black group of people, I keep playing with the same word over and over again. The white man enslaved us. He put us in the Caribbean, he put us in Brazil, Latin America, South America. He put us all over the world because he enslaved us. And yes, slavery is wrong. I condemn it. But we ourselves slave our brothers and sisters, our niece and nephew. But we do not see it that way. How could you define what is slavery? The white man hang a lot of black people and throw a lot in the Atlantic Ocean and Pacific Ocean. We must quite agree. But who you call the white man? Spanish, Portuguese, and the Arab? Those were the slave traders from the beginning. Let's correct our mistakes. Yes, to be a slave in any society is wrong, but you believe in the teaching of a God. Prophet Muhammad preached of Allah. The Hindu text preach of Bhagwan. And the Christian tell about Lord Jesus and God Almighty. If we want to take this context a little further, and excuse the French, Abraham fucked his slave, who we said to the modern day word, servant. If I give you $1 and kick your ass, but I give you nothing and still kick you, but yet you get to eat and drink and sleep, which one is right and which is wrong? Of course, I got you wondering, isn't it? Let me save your time and my time. Both is wrong. But that's the way it went. So you black people out there should stop talking white man enslave us. You are doctors, lawyers, scientists, governors, prime ministers, and some of you become the biggest slave drivers out of Africa and even in Africa. Look at Congo. Look at Ghana in the past. Look at Nigeria. Check all these countries, Kenya, Botswana, and many, many more. I don't even care to call their name, how they were so destructive to each other. South Africa under Mandela and group of your black leaders that got Mugabe people living in your country as refugees. Some of you raped them, killed them, treat them like they were not even your own brothers, but yet you condemn the white race. Look, I want to make it clear. All race enslave each other. Because the European that you consider white, they fucking self were slave to Rome, to others amongst their own people. But they fought against these things. You want to sit down and lift your head up into the sky, waiting on God to give it to you. The white man preaches God, but you go to look for him right now on the moon and Mars. You still looking on earth for him. Wake up, man. You're holding back this world from the progress. Why 1-point-something billion Chinese? I don't even think they believe in God, even though I heard Muslims are in China. But they believe in a different God, economics. Their profit are dollars and cents, lose and gain. That is my opinion towards the world today. From Mexico to Argentina. You have dictators in every sector, corrupt politicians, laws, prime minister, president, judges, and some of your biggest thieves are the policemen and the military, and the most brutal killer for $1 bill. Not the drug lords, not the gambler, the policemen, and the military, and the no good government in your country are some of the biggest gangsters. Even in Georgetown, Guyana, where I'm from, they use the law of the land to destroy you when you speak out against them. Take it from me. Their hands are full of blood, and if the grave is the place where they will answer their charge, I would like a camera to be there to hear how they groan and mourn. But you tell me but a God. All you, the most corrupt place in third world country is the courthouse, the policemen, the military, and your politician in your parliament. They are the biggest gangster operating with a coat of arms and a law of your land where they are not accountable for the crime they committed against humanity. And you stretch your hand in the air begging the same white man that you tell him in Africa, white man, go home. You didn't just tell him that, you kill a lot of them. They leave you and go away, man. Same you Indian from India. Today, your great generation are running, going to Europe, risking their life across the Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific, where, as you say, the white man brought you out from into slavery. Now you're doing it on your own. You're begging them now to slave you. And you know what you're doing? Go back into your country, form a group, and move those dictators you have. Donald Trump said in the United Nations, he was elected to make America great again. And he was also elected to protect his people. And he told those stupid leaders in the UN, I hope you all are going to do the same. He's not the Clintons, the Kennedy. He's not the Bushes. He's a businessman. And if you Muslim believe in Muhammad, he was also a businessman. And his wife Khadija, or whoever she name was, Fatma, was a businesswoman who was running the camel trade. So it got me confused when I listened to you hypocrites. Even Jesus had a business friend. You imagine Jesus told a business friend when he asked him, teacher, what can I do to enter the kingdom of heaven? And Jesus tell him, give up everything he got, he know away and follow me. And the man replied, teacher, I cannot do this. This is my family work. He said, I tell you what, it is easy for a camel to go through the eyes of a needle than a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. Well, I know many magicians in our days, and none can make a lamb or a cow go through the eyes of a needle, much less a camel through the needle. Jesus spoke in parable, ladies and gentlemen. But why did Jesus, who teaching I admire for peace and non-violence against Rome, why did he condemn the businessman when the man said these words to him? He said, teacher, you are on your way to preach your word and to do the right thing, but on your way coming back, you can stop in the inn. Inn is a hotel. All expenses paid by the businessman. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Politicians are leeches. They live off of taxpayer who businessmen hire to do their job. And many want an envelope. That is why in America, Trump got their number. He insulted them when they opened their mouth to criticize him because he was paying them to do what he wanted them to do. They is what I call legal criminals. So God has appointed Trump in America to clean it up. And guess what? He's doing it. Check the whole world. Under your Democratic presidents and your Republican presidents. See what happened in some of the world where the government was overthrown. And what happened to the people. Chile, Allende and Pinochet, Venezuela, during the time, Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, Panama, Nicaragua, with the Mosquitoes Indian. And yet we're all in Africa too. Think of it. While your money is in the Swiss bank. And many spend in England, France, America, Canada, Australia. Now they're spending their money and hiding it in Dubai and other Arab continents. Another thing again, people who believe in decency and honesty allow criminals to hide the money when they kill their people. And you are telling me that I'm wrong. You are telling me I talk too much. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not dumb. I might be wrong, but I am not dumb. But since you are right, correct my mistake and my philosophy. I am prepared to learn from you doctors, professors, teachers, and lawyers. And these no good politicians y'all got ruling this world. The world got 8 billion people. When you turn on the TV, if you're lucky to see the whole of Africa, many are hungry, malnutrition, no food, drugs, none. People are dying with common malaria, dengue fever, AIDS, all kind of disease, TB, India, the whole part of India is a lot of sickness. Latin and South America. And yet for all, the white man is no good. Look, the year is coming to an end. I want we speak with another voice, you young generation. Remove these old politicians in Africa, Caribbean, and in Latin and South America, and let's find leaders with vision, inspiration, charisma, and understanding, and who's prepared to go the extra mile. The white man is not your enemy. The Chinese is not your enemy. The Indian is not your enemy. You yourself is your own enemy. So join hands with me in solidarity and call for the removal of all these dictators in third world country. And support the call for a better world to come. As long Donald J. Trump is in the United States of America, he's doing a wonderful job. Join hands and let his voice heard every corner of the world for civilization and for development of each other. Stop using race to justify the ignorance and the corruption of your ignorant dictators who are lying to you. Even though they tell you that the white man no good, is the white man they're running to. The plane came from there. The car they're driving came from there. Why don't they ride an elephant? A donkey? Well, I wouldn't say a jackass because they consider the citizen of the country to be the jackass. But you're a wise animal if they call you that. Let's fight against them. Fighting doesn't mean pick up guns or killing them. Let's speak with one voice and refuse to work for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. The army, the police come out, your brothers, your sisters of people that you will be told to kill and to lock up because some corrupt politician who will escape and he or she will get exiled in a country faster than you get refugee status. Think of it. Wake to hell up, man. That's my message to y'all now. I'm fed up with the bullshit. How y'all like to see hunger? Young women turning whores in other country. Look at Libya. The African leaders turned their back. Thanks to Brother Obama, the first black man, as you say, when he mixed like me. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let them pull the cloth over your face. Enough is enough. I must say thank you for listening. You may not like what I say, make your comment. And good luck to you. I am one of you, regardless of my hair, my color, complexion. Is my reaction that matters. And the salvation to come. Let's see every home got a plate of food. And everyone with a smile. Not hunger, starvation, and pollution because of corrupt politicians. Have a good night. Thank you.